Why
perfect
can't
as
they
it
all
gets.
be this easy?
We should head northeast. That way, we'll arrive at the far end of Eastern Trekkur, and we can rendezvous with the other members of the detachment.
Show me what you got. Eat this.
We're done here.
I must use this gift to protect others. Strikes first,
Shimmering through hang on! What's it up,
Another trial.
Ugh, now my clothes are all dirty.
I know your skills are formidable, but do not let your guard down. I can never face your father if something were to happen to you.
Don't worry. Dad wouldn't shed a single tear if I died.
I know Master Camuse has been away from home most of these past 5 years. I assure you, though, that is only because there are more incidents involving signets now.
Involving signets?
No, you don't want to hear this from me. You will have ample time to discuss this topic with your father once the operation is over, which I suggest you do.
Ah, Fidel.
All soldiers form up!
Don't let the enemy use their gleaming sticks. If by chance you do, don't let them hit you. No matter what. Those weapons may be intimidating when wielded by a group, but they're nothing individually. Remember, we have chosen this plan precisely because it provides the main force a strategic advantage. Should we fail, all it will provide them is a swift death. Now go and do us proud! We shall now commence Operation Snake Eyes. All units, move out!
Lady Brunelli, sit down. Miki, let's move.
Emerson, what are you doing here?
That
can wait until the battle closes. First,
Is that Emerson? Emerson and
Miguel, concentrate on the enemies in front of you.
Mission accomplished. We've weakened the enemy forces.
Where's Miki? What happened to
Just making no time for talking.
There seems to be fewer soldiers in place. Please fix them before.
No fear!
Soldiers, and try not to get in over your head.
What are you doing? There are hardly any of them! Run them if you have
If you think you're so strong, try to withstand this!
Form a wall around me! Do your duty and protect me!
We need to take out as much of the enemy as possible.
Finish this operation as quickly as possible.
That might just work. Seems Emerson's always supposed to go.
soldiers have been spotted infiltrating the eastern gates. We'll be caught between two separate forces if we don't do something.
I'll show those plane squatters mercy this time! Come on, you bastards! Let's bolt!
You promised us!
I'm sorry.
If you're not gonna punch the living daylights out of them, then I definitely will. What are you doing? Why won't you let me at them?
Punching them won't solve any of our problems, Miki. The only thing it'll prove is that your fist can bruise just like anyone else's.
What are we going to do now? It seemed as if we vastly underestimated the extent to which Kronos values Relia. We never thought they would go to such lengths to obtain her. And as you already know, we have neither our ship nor a clue as to her whereabouts.
Great, so we can't do anything.
I assure you that rescuing Relia is just as important to the Federation as it is to you.
So you'll help us pry her from their clutches?
Of course.
Sadly, we have no leads.
Did you also lose all that stuff along with your ship?
What stuff?
You know, the data we retrieved from the laboratory before it exploded. Do you still have any of it?
Oh, how unlike me. That completely slipped my mind.
I guess I got mentally tripped up too. So, we might have something after all, huh?
We'll go right to the Symbological Research Facility and review the data there.
How long will that take?
1 or 2 hours at most.
Please don't come back empty-handed.
I won't.
Okay, then let's reconvene in this room when we're done.
Situation permitting, I'll also lend a hand.
Thank you.
They left behind some transmissions between them and another facility.
What's that mean for us?
It means there's someone else involved.
I see. So you're implying that the enemy must have at least one more base of operations besides that research facility.
Is Relia there?
I can't say for sure. It is, however, worth investigating. Even if we don't find her, we'll likely come away with some helpful information anyway.
The unfortunate thing is we haven't identified its location.
But you know where to start, right? Let's hear it.
Very well. All signs point to Kronos engaging in the study of symbometrics.
Symbometrics?
We have techniques that resemble what the people on your planet have termed signaturgy, but we call them symbology. Examining those techniques scientifically and systemizing them is called symbometrics. Regrettably for us, Kronos' advancements in this field make us seem like barbarians by comparison.
So you can't analyze them?
Sadly, no.
Wow. From my point of view, you two can do almost anything.
We have no recourse since there is no database from which to draw precedent. Also, I'd venture your planet's signaturgy is almost as advanced as our symbology.
You think so?
If my theory is correct, then we could analyze the various energy wave patterns emitted by signaturgical techniques and run them past the quad scanner's AI, which might allow us to detect some waves that Kronos' symbology-based equipment could not. Fiore, would you be willing to impart the full extent of your signaturgical knowledge to us for this purpose?
If you were just a nosy scholar, my only response would be 3 swift kicks to the shins. But for Relia's sake, I'll do it.
Thank you so very much.
I'm getting butterflies in my stomach just thinking how my knowledge could open up a new world to everyone.
Then I shall get started on the recording process immediately. Afterwards, I'll set to analyzing all the information we obtained. A word of caution, though. Depending on the volume of data, the process could take an exceedingly long time.
Well, it is what it is. No helping that. So how much time do you think you'll need?
I assume one night will be sufficient.
A whole night.
It would only be an instant if we had our ship.
There's no need to get anxious now. Let's get some sleep and then reconvene on the morrow.
Pardon me. Whoops. Whoops. Pardon me. Whoops. Pardon me. What the? Did people leave or something?
have it basically figured out, right?
For the most part. But there's still...
What are you doing up this late at night?
Nothing much.
I'm so sorry I couldn't keep my promise to protect Relia.
Chin up, Emerson. I know full well that Relia's predicament isn't your guys' fault. If anyone should be sorry, it's me, not you. There's no excuse for the way I've behaved toward you recently.
And with that manly apology of yours goes the last shred of my dignity.
I know you feel bad, but Relia's safety is more important than any of our feelings. We can't get her back without you.
You have my word for sure this time. I'll do whatever it takes to save Relia. Done with the analysis?
That we are, sir. We were able to confirm trace energy readings that emanate from the banks of the Isok River in Trekur.
Could the readings possibly be from some other type of structure?
According to our map, there are no visible man-made structures in the area.
That's suspicious.
I say, we go check it out.
And we're off, people.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn. Sorry. Sorry.
I just realized something. You don't two-time your women.
That's because I can't juggle two relationships at the same time.
Aha! So you do have a faithful side, huh?
Give it a rest. That's not it at all.
Then why?
Their love for me is too fleeting. Much to my chagrin, they always end up leaving me for greener pastures.
You get dumped before you can start two-timing her.
Sorry.
Girls grow up so fast. I almost didn't recognize you.
Thank you so very much.
You're starting to look exactly like your mother. I wish she could see you now.
Pops, I wouldn't have been able to grow up like this if it wasn't for you. And Fiddly.
Is he making himself useful?
Of course he is. He's doing a great job protecting me.
That's good to hear. See to it he doesn't get into any trouble, will you?
Will do. You can leave him to me.
Whoops. Sorry. Sorry. Whoops. Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
This thought just crossed my mind, so let me ask you. Does research cost money?
Some, yes.
I thought so. First, think of how much money it takes to buy laboratory experiments. Now, think of all the patches you could buy with it instead. Seems like such a waste now, doesn't it?
Don't you mean new clothes, not patches for old ones?
Wait, you don't count money in terms of the patches you could buy with it?
Wow, Miki, you are a master miser.
War is truly abhorrent.
When you're shooting it out with an enemy fleet, you almost get used to the horror of taking lives. But in the end, it's the same thing.
You're right. I was disgusted that people could slaughter each other like this. But it's really no different from what we do.
Seeing as we're both in the military, we mustn't forget that we're responsible for scenes like this.
Sir.
Your son is a fine young man.
Thanks.
After spending time with him, I can see that he has your eyes. I can't express just how jealous I am that he has been put in charge of the training hall.
He's still very inexperienced.
But he'll shine brighter with some polishing.
Sometime, I'd like to see who shines brighter in combat. You or him.
It would be my pleasure to spar with him.
Pardon me.
Okay, we need to go play! Don't take this away!
Hardly
I'll
worth
be
the
this
effort.
easy.
Hopefully I can be of assistance now. More challenges
What can I
lie
say? I'm a perfectionist.
Good to go. Get ready for this game. Punch a number.
That wasn't even worth the effort.
Oh, feels good to be so strong.
A warrior must continue to hone his skills. Enemy spotted. Everyone in the range.
That was it? I love learning.
Why can't they all be? It's hardly worth the effort. More
A
challenges
decisive
lie
win
ahead.
with minimal casualties. As close to perfect as it gets.
That was
The
it?
more skillful I get, the more charming I become.
A decisive win
better
with
than
minimal
that.
casualties. As close to perfect as
Why
it
can't
gets.
they all be
What
this
can I
easy?
say? I'm a perfectionist.
Could have been worse, I guess.
We're done here.
Looks like I'm gaining on my father. Get on with it! That wasn't even worth the effort.
Can't get any better than
I
that.
refuse to stop here. Hardly worth the effort. We have the drive. More challenges
What can I
lie
say?
ahead.
I'm a perfectionist.
Look at me!
A warrior must continue to hone his skills.
That
Can't
was
get any
it?
better than that.
You can count on me.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Considering their population level and resources, Trey-Kur has absolutely no chance of victory.
That's what common sense tells us.
Power makes people do strange things.
Are you guys gonna be okay, Emerson?
We'll have to watch what we do.
Thank you for teaching me again today.
Your journey has made you stronger.
But still no match for you, Master.
Like I'd let you eclipse me.
You're unrelenting.
So, is he stronger now too?
I think that's something you should ask Fidel yourself.
I already know the answer, just by looking in your eyes. But I'd still like to hear it.
War is so tragic, isn't it?
I'm such an incredibly selfish person.
Why do you say that?
Here we are, surrounded by people who need help badly. Despite that, what have I been doing all this time? Thinking only of my goals. Of Relia.
You can't fix all the world's problems. In fact, even thinking you can would be arrogant. Giving your all for Relia is the only thing anyone could ask of you right now. It's hard to explain, but...
No, I understand. Thanks a lot.
More
A
challenges
decisive
lie
win
ahead.
with minimal casualties. As close to perfect as it gets. A decisive win with minimal casualties.
Why can't they all be
What can I'm not ready to retire yet.
That was
Can't get any better than that.
hardly worth the effort.
can I say? I'm a perfectionist.
More challenges lie ahead.
I must use this gift to protect others.
Why can't they all be this easy?
Can't get any better than that. What can I say? I'm a perfectionist.
Hopefully I can be of assistance now.
A decisive win with minimal casualties.
Can't get any better than that.
Oh yeah!
I am without limits.
What can I say? I'm a perfectionist.
As close to
More
perfect as
challenges
it
lie
is.
ahead.
You can count on me.
Pardon me. Whoops. Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
So, how's the boy of late?
He's turned into a fine swordsman.
Oh, I see. That's good. And what about you then?
I've devoted myself to my training. There's no chance I won't live up to your expectations in this battle.
Make sure you don't overdo it, though. You're my apprentice, and I don't want to see you get hurt.
You are simply too kind.
If anything happens to me, I want you to look after the boy.
Don't say that. You'll be around to look after him yourself for years to come. As close to perfect as it gets.
The more skillful I get, the more charming I become.
Never strike!
Why can't they all be this easy?
Never strike!
What can I say?
A
I'm a
decisive win
perfectionist.
with minimal casualties.
More
Can't
challenges
get any
lie
better
ahead.
than that.
Pardon me.
Why can't they all be there? Hardly worth the effort.
Good to go. No shelter from the rain of blaze. Double slash! Get ready for the pain.
More challenges.
Looks like I'm gaining on my father.
Hit him where it hurts. No shelter from the rain of blade. Double slash!
That wasn't really worth it.
Hardly worth the effort. Hopefully I can be of assistance.
Don't be fooled.
Spears of the heavens!
No shelter from the rain of blade. As close to perfect as it gets.
Why can't they all
Can't get
be
any better
this
than that.
I am without limits.
Ooh! Feels good to be so strong.
Enemy appears.
Shouldn't have any problems, as long as we stay sharp.
Don't fight.
More challenges lie ahead. Captain, I'm picking up a small spike in those unknown energy waves.
Where's the source?
In this vicinity, apparently.
I don't see anything.
I'll retrace the wave's path.
Anne, have you found any hints yet?
Sorry, nothing of note. Please inform me if you discover any aberration in the landscape, no matter how insignificant it may seem.
Hey, this must be... Anne!
The unidentified energy in this spot is at the maximum magnitude that can be recorded.
That's a pretty massive reading. But there's no semblance of a building here.
Perhaps the facility is below ground, and they transport themselves into and out of it.
That makes sense. Although, if the transport system were to break down, they'd be buried alive. Therefore, there has to be an emergency exit.
We can't rule out the possibility that it's optically cloaked, so I'll try hacking the system once I find the nexus of these waves.
Do it.
This area is too wide open. We'll be seen if we stay here much longer. Wait for that.
You think you're so strong? Try to withstand this!
Almost done? Needed by Anne.
They keep coming.
Hurry it up, Anne. You done yet, Anne?
I'm working on it. Captain, we have access.
Everyone, dive inside the doorway.